Welcome back, Scorpios. This is Maria from Tarot Readings by Maria, and I'm doing your May You versus Them love reading. The deck that I'm using for this month is from the Marigold Tarot. Sorry, I'm just trying to fight the ring light to see how you guys... Yeah, there. I tried. And so with that being said, I'm just gonna shuffle the cards. Like I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a you versus them spread. This first card will be you in the present moment. This is how you're feeling. These cards are really slippery. This is your person and the person or the individual that you're going to be interacting with, what they're going through in the present moment, and this is how they're feeling. Wow. This is how you feel about your person, and this is how they feel about you. This is the outcome, and then lastly, one card to clarify for the outcome. So in the present moment, Scorpios, you guys are going through the Eight of Wands. So it looks like you're going through a lot of communication in general, whether you are directing it towards an individual or it's coming towards you, where you're just getting a lot of messages or just signs or just stuff in general. Like a lot of information is coming towards you or you to other people. You're just getting it. You're just getting a bunch of signals, or you're just getting positive news. It does deal with positive news, so whatever it is that you've been waiting for to hear back from, it's coming. It's here for you, and it's something that you want to hear. I feel like it's news that you wanted to hear just because of the Three of Pentacles that you did receive for how you're currently feeling. So the Three of Pentacles is about working, like literally just working. This is where you're literally working in general. So whether it actually deals with pentacles, like finances, your career, money, and your education, if it really does have to deal with that, like working on a job, it could also be about just working on yourself if it doesn't apply in that way. But the work that you are working towards, it's rewarding work. Like it's something that makes you feel happy. It makes you feel fulfilled. This work is shining, and there are people that might be envious of you because of it. This could also be about some sort of teamwork or collaboration that you'll be doing with other people. But to me, I feel like this is more about just like working on something in general, whether it's about your hobby, like this is my hobby and I'm working on it, or it could be about my job where I have my normal 9 to 5. Now with your person, what they're currently going through is the Tower card. So the Tower card signals some sort of major change in their life in the present moment. They could be going through some sort of shakeup where whatever foundation they currently had over a certain topic or situation, it's being destroyed and being put down because it wasn't strong enough. This is literally the aha moment. If it doesn't have to deal with anything negative, it could be just like they realize something that, maybe they love you. This could also be issues that are finally being brought up, and it's just very shocking to them. Either way, they had some sort of revelation that just shook up their life. And the thing, how they're currently feeling, is the Hierophant. And so the Hierophant deals with tradition. It deals with how, like the way I like to explain it, the status quo, how you should be living your life, like at least how people or society views you on how you should live your life. Like for example, obviously you go to school, you find your partner, you get engaged, you get married, you have kids, you work for how many years, and then you die. Like it could be about that. Or if it doesn't have to deal with anything about the traditional way about how you should be living your life, it could be about some sort of mentor that is in their life that is helping them, or they themselves are the mentor for other people. Like, just to mention, this has something to do with their beliefs, the traditions that they have, and conforming to whatever it is that they believe in. Now, how you feel about your person is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, I heard somebody describe once, is when you're planting the seed for something, where you're feeling frustrated because you just started, but your goal is in sight and you're close to it. You just have to keep focus. That is what somebody told me once. If it doesn't have to deal, well, it does. Since this is a love reading, I feel like maybe this is just the beginning stages of the relationship, or if you guys have been together long term or already together, it could be in that stage where you're just starting off a new chapter in the relationship. And now how they feel about you, I'll say what I say after I read this card. The way they feel about you is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the disappointment card, where they're just withdrawn and possibly they're abandoning you, or you abandon them. Maybe this makes sense. So yeah, this starts to make sense to me with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles could be about a frustration in your life, and then the Eight of Cups deals with disappointment. So maybe you guys are separated, or there's some sort of issue between the two of you. Oh yeah, there is this Tower card here. Yeah. Are you guys separated by any chance? Okay, with the outcome, you guys receive the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is seen as a very hard worker, somebody that's very ambitious. They have a lot of worldly success. So generally, the King of Pentacles tends to be somebody that is already financially stable. Like, they already have their assets basically together in a sense. Or if it doesn't have to deal with like money or anything like that, this could be about loyalty. This could be about resolving conflicts. This could be about having like a security in your life, or discipline, and just having a very abundant life in general. And that's being influenced by the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups deals with having a fulfilled life, where you're just feeling a lot of content with what you have, because you have it all. It's almost as good as the Ten of Cups. Like, it's pretty up there. You're feeling a lot of happiness. You're satisfied because you kind of have everything you could have wished for. So I don't know why I keep referring back to the way you guys feel. So I guess I'm going to pull out my oracle cards. Maybe that'll help me. So I'm going to pull out a card for each of you guys from the Romance Angels to help with perspective of things from each of you. So this is your perspective, and then this is their perspective. I'm also going to pull out a card from the Twin Flame Messages from Mystic Moon. I made a box for it. I just always feel like I have to show the box. But this is what the actual deck looks like, and you can find it on her Etsy if you guys are wanting a deck just like this, because honestly, these are the best. I love them. But anyway, this is the message you have for your partner or the individual that you are currently dealing with. This is their message to you. And I'm also pulling out one card from The Universe Has Your Back as general advice. Honestly, I've never seen this card before, and I've had this deck for years. That's the first time I feel like I've ever pulled it out. So your perspective, where your headspace is at, is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And your message to your person is, I'm in a much better headspace now. Interesting. Huh. So maybe with this Seven of Pentacles, with this frustration that you're feeling, maybe you feel like your person is not telling the truth about something to you. But the way where their headspace is and like their perspective is, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So maybe this has to do with that Tower moment. And the message they have for you is, your words linger in my mind. Because you were the Eight of Wands. Like that's where you're at in the present moment. So maybe your person lied to you in some way, where they feel like, with this disappointment card, I feel like this is how they feel they made you feel with the whatever came about with this Tower moment. So maybe they weren't being realistic, or they weren't exactly telling you the truth, or just telling you the half truth with whatever you guys are currently going through. But either way, you guys will go through it. You will go through the motion of, talking it out, and eventually come to a conclusion and resolve it, just because of the outcome. You guys both received the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So whatever issues that you guys had with each other or in the situation, if it's an outside influence, it's going to be resolved. And so the general advice that I have for you is, my energy creates my reality. And it goes back to that, stay optimistic about your love life. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Like, I've never seen this card before. For some reason, like, I don't actually flip through every card after the first time getting it. Like, that was the first time. Kind of weird. Well, Scorpios, that's all I have to say. I also would like to point out that time is fluid, so this reading may or may not resonate with you now. It could have already happened, like started in the weeks prior to this, or this won't come about until later in the month and will follow through until June and whatnot. Also, even though I have said the left side is you and this is them, this could obviously be flipped if needed. And so with that being said, please like and subscribe to my channel. Possibly leave a comment down below, whether it be positive or negative. I always reply back. I always do. And I have fun answering back and seeing what you guys are saying. And I also would like to thank you guys for all the positive feedback that I've been getting the last few months. Especially the requests for private readings. Those have been awesome. I love those. So please keep doing it. Alright, please stay safe. I'll see you guys next month. Okay, bye.